Hello, 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 chat. Hello, and welcome back for more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Where we're gonna make progress. We're gonna make progress. We're gonna make progress. Totally. We're in chapter 4 right now, which is fun. Hi, chat. Hello. Yesterday we had a late weird stream. The hat feels new. It's been sitting on there for a little bit. I don't think I've actively worn it while streaming yet. But just kind of red and silver gray. It's comfy though, which is what really matters. What was I saying? We're in chapter 4, in the deadly life portion of it, where unfortunately, Mekamaru has died. Sad days. Welcome in, Elliot. So we'll be jumping back in. We finished off last time doing the puzzles as not Hajime, as Nagito. We were playing as Nagito a little bit, and we did the puzzles in the dead room of doom, and then a revolver appeared. 'Tis where we finished up last time. But let's jump back into the game. Where are we at? Where have I been putting myself for this game? Top left? Top left, right. It's been like 3 days since I played. It feels weird. It feels weird. Yay, looks like we cleared it! With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game! Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? What do you mean it won't open? Clatter, clatter. It's not opening! Didn't I just tell you that? It's not the exit. Even the door we entered isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Is there any chance that thing I found earlier was just joking around? One of me found something, chat. I received a letter. I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. Life-threatening roulette. P.S. You're held liable for setting roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes. Make sure you don't overdo yourself. Or outdo yourself, whatever. What does it mean? It means the game's up till now, we're just opening act. From this point on, it's a real performance. Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. I had a feeling. See? A gun came out of nowhere. It means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey.
You may as well just toss that in the main Discord chat, or Nova.
You can't.
No matter what, it's too dangerous. Hey, Monami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey.
Ah, if that's the case, load one bolt in the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger.
You can't.
Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, and then use it while there's still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there will be a 1/6 chance of success! Yeah, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game. What are you saying? Let's give it a go! This makes
What are you doing?
an incredible amount of sense for him to do as the ultimate lucky student.
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously.
Obviously.
I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't.
You can't!
Stop.
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that?
Ooh, good question.
I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
I appreciate how much, like, belief he has in his ultimate talent there. Click. 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 Weaponizing luck like Nagato's a D&D character. True. Ah, that sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Ha! Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should be beyond that door. I like how my mouse just hangs out in the middle of the screen. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Well done.
Congratulations, Nagito. Ah, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself to the highest difficulty with only one chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundations file? Did we already get this? Well, just think of it as an extension of that. Extension?
Hey.
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, one more special prize. Here you go. This crest, is this Hope's Peak Academies? He didn't play it on the hardest difficulty. If anything, Nagito putting in 6 bullets and leaving 1 blank really would have been the easiest difficulty for him. Because as the luckiest possible student, he's guaranteed to hit the lowest chance on something, right? So in theory, if he'd only put 1 bolt in there, it would have shot. All 6 bullets played the odds of it misfiring? That too, I guess. Meaning their profiles you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? After all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that matter, considering your stolen school memories? I mean, an old person like me actually spent time with everyone else? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a look at it later. Gonna figure out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? Looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting.
Hey.
What are you planning? What's written in there?
Like.
Anyway, Monami, no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? You haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it.
What are you saying?
No. No. Revenge of the final dead room.
No.
Coercion. All right. I'll leave this file for later and investigate this room so I can know how to get out of here. All right, we're going to find out, chat, that oh my gosh, this place is massive. I'm using my controller at the moment. There's a floor hatch. Ooh. I wonder if that floor hatch leads to the other side of the the area. First floor strawberry house, because door lead underground. There shouldn't have been a bunker. Maybe it was beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting. Okay. Find drinks in it, but when I open a fridge and peeked inside, there were poisons stored. Oh. Slightly different than ultimate weapons. Something called Ultimate Shake My Heart Dance with Joy. There's nothing like high up on the ceiling. No. Lots of firearms or handguns, grenade launchers. I don't see anything that looks like it could have been the ultimate weapon. So what ultimate weapon is. Interestingly, there's no more of those like hammers that we saw before. Although he's saying he sings swords and hammers and stuff. Or oh no, there is one. It's that exact hammer right there, isn't it? A window? Why is there one window in a place like this? There's some kind of hidden meaning to it. Well, what could it mean? And then, the moment I peeked out that window, huh? This is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I'm not doing a crazy evil laugh chat. I see, so that's what it was. It's outside this window. If I start piecing it together and think about it, I see. Seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective on the funhouse with this. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to one clue. I appreciate that it. I both appreciate it and I'm annoyed that it doesn't show you what's through that window. Ultimate weapon in the funhouse. I have a feeling you might see that center room through there, but I don't know. The file read it carefully, do not miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, we're back here again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good, Chiaki. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. So, sorry. What are you gonna do? You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House.
I think.
I like how Nagato just appears. Huh? Nagato? Hello?
Hello there.
Nagato, how are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported, huh? Nagato's sudden appearance been added. Chiaki, you're seeing this too, right?
I think.
There's no way he actually teleported, I think. There's probably some sort of explanation. Alright. Note to self chat, Nagato is either a Time Lord or he can teleport. Am I not? I thought I was calling the other side.
Hey.
There's something I need to tell you guys. There is. I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagato, Chiaki and I learned about the results of the investigation. Fuyuhiko's account. Okay, so just adding everything. I'm curious to see if Hajime here even has an ultimate ability, chat. Maybe he's like the ultimate normal person. The fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. Yeah. I cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
Danganronpa fandom spotted. The game's good. What's up, Golden Cheese? It was just a little escape game that ended up with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it.
Man.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I just used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Well, what's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start. Oh, poor Nagito. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Interesting. Where would you even be able to do that and how? Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize. Ooh.
Yep.
Continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. There's even more detailed information. Ooh. Ooh. Appreciate it, Golden Cheese. Byakuya was one of the students who participated. Even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There's no information about the order of the killings, who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then, it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew.
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there's similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. Who was the first death again? There we go. It was Byakuya. Right, right. Okay. Interesting.
hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Yeah, but she wasn't actually a serial killer. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. True.
hey,
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Motokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the school killing life was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is someone each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Your complaints never end, do they? I even learned what your talent is too, huh?
Well,
This is another one. That seal.
Yep.
Ooh, what's our talent, chat?
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
how unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Wait, just mine? Excuse me?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, I was always interested that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were. Ah, called it. Just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or second string. Well, even then, it's just a name only. Pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy revenue stream. What is he saying? You don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. The funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be
isn't
raised,
that right?
which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What does that even mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak? Or maybe you're just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I want to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and strong will. And when you're born in this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
Nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
Interesting. So Nagato's not gonna, like, he's basically gonna think that Hajime is worth sacrificing at this point because he's not an ultimate like everybody else, isn't he? Ah. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. Aw. Anyway, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you're only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
If you think of it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now we know who you are. A normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student. There's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mechamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's gonna die anyway.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll just stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. That means you must have gone to Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? Well, I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? You planning to side with the killer again? Tell us about the ultimate weapon. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon.
Stop it.
oh,
Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you tell us we're going to do it ourselves. Okay. Clash Trial is going to start
You're
soon.
right.
The guys in the Sharpie house should be coming over to this side any
Bye
moment
now.
now. While we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
hey.
Right now, I can't afford to be the one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm... Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh, the controls are so jank on a controller. That's funny. I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam!
Yo.
Sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just you all know it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. Just as I said, right?
Hey.
I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Oh, the thing about the compass. I looked at it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
Just tell me the results. Rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. So wait, it... Room 1, hallway, room 2, hallway. So... I didn't mean to do that. So it's actually more like this, then. Isn't it? Because the map would be flipped around. Interesting. I'm curious how that works then. If, because they did, was it Chiaki that did the test by leaving her student ID pad inside the one room? Like she left it in the top one, and then when we went around the other side, it appeared in the bottom one, or vice versa. Huh.
Well, that's obvious. Now then.
She's going to investigate Nekomaru's body.
Oh my.
I'm curious what the window in the killing game room, or in the Octagon room, or whatever you want to call it, looked at then. How much does Nagito know?
See?
They always come to the crime scene late, just make an important discovery. They never reach.
Yep.
He's not the one to feed anyone. He just make things even more complicated.
Well?
He might be able to find something we overlooked. Yeah. So I think I probably need to go over to the other side, right? I checked this first, but the panel was forced open.
Hey.
Explain how the elevator was broken. They broke it by tampering with the safety device, right? Okay. Force open the panel and change the settings by tampering with it. Means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Wait, that is... It's so hard to judge who could have possibly done the killing in this one. Because with the fact that...
Serious?
You can... Whoever the killer is likely did the killing game. Or the Dead Man game, or whatever it was called. Can just go between either side wherever they want to. It could be anybody. It could be any of the girls or the boys. It doesn't matter which side of the places you were on.
Hey.
Hurry up and investigate. We're going to investigate everything we can here. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
Because Uichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
You don't know?
Hmm.
Damn it!
You stay quiet.
You really want to know who the killer is, so try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Man, Nagato is so, like, condescending during this chapter. He's just so mean to everyone.
Well...
Something wrong with him, yeah. He was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it's not entirely the case. Toward everyone else is strange now, too. Huh. I'm curious what's happening to Nagato.
Damn it!
Alright, face Nekomaru's face. His eye is full of determination. Begin stabbing his tool knife. Yeah, his tool knife. Where'd you get the tool knife? Nagato gave it to me. He said he had it ready before he went to the amusement park. Nagato has full control of the situation. Died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso was covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? That should help us learn something. I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Yeah, we can look at the clock now. Does it look like it says like 6:35 or something? Or is that... No, that's exactly at 7:30 actually, isn't it? I was confusing which of the hands was which. Yeah, 7:30. Clock's alarm was set for 7:30, which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing. Okay, so Mechamaru got put to sleep via the sleep button. His chest clock was set for 7:30, so he woke up at exactly 7:30, and then something happened when he woke up that caused this mess. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. Radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. It's an extremely accurate clock. That's right! It's a clock that will never slow down. He's a Time Lord! If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Yeah, that's why everybody's late. The clocks in the resting areas got messed with. Oops. He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. It seems like he's glaring at him.
You're the worst. Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. So I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
Fragment of the pillow that tipped over. It's a doorknob.
don't even know.
It wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looked like there were scratches on the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think that's strange?
see?
The doorknob is still intact.
Now then.
It's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall. There's only one other possibility. Have to be the door connected to Grape Hall where you entered from.
Well,
Makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out.
you don't know?
We enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. You know, we can see the other side of that door. It's broken.
It's obvious.
We can repair it.
Well,
We can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts. There's not much I can do about it. You have plenty of parts right here.
see?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find the parts you can use. You saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. Ooh.
Hey,
Ooh. If I do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. When you fix the button, Strawberry Hall's side, the door will open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. You don't need to worry. What does that mean?
now then.
We should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door.
Right?
So this is the part where it's going to realize that they are actually two separate towers rather than one tower by itself.
Damn right.
Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
Something to do with how the elevator spins.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. Told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings.
I...
I checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
Why asked me that in the first place?
Jeez. You're...
About the door opening, what's he planning to do about the chain? I'll say the chain literally won't matter.
What's up?
Hey, hey.
How'd the repairs go? Oh, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts.
You? Hey, hey. Now then.
Why don't we hurry up and try it out? What happened if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
And so.
You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
Well, we'll know if we try it out.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what it does, chat. Huh. I mean, I knew it was gonna work. This is not what I was expecting to see. So you have strawberry. Oh my god, yellow's terrible for this. Just use black. I'm trying to figure out what's actually moving, chat. So, one thought is that... Okay, it's not even the right shape. Close enough. So one thing I'm thinking of is when you do the elevator, this rotates, right? And then maybe this scoots down and vice versa. Or the button... Wait, no, because the chains disappeared. So it's the same room, but... Oh, no, that would still work out, because if these doors just don't move, right? But this whole thing scoots down when you push one of these buttons. Maybe that's what's happening. I think that makes sense. I mean, there's a little bit of gap around the door, so it's like if this whole room slides over. That'd also explain the floor being different in each of them.
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say this. It definitely looks weird.
So,
What do you mean, huh?
hey.
Does it look the same as we were in the Grape Tower? You're right. We were inside Grape Tower. I guess, actually, the floor is probably still just changing because of lights, actually. Because if the floor had to change somehow, the body and stuff would be moving around, too. Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
The parts I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Wait, what? The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body moved. Oh, they're saying it all moved to the opposite side of the room. Okay. I was confused for a moment. They're just saying it's all over on the other side of the room where they didn't expect it. All moved the exact same way. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. It rotated 180 degrees. Can't imagine the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. It's like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could be drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. You already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others we don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
Rude. Oh yeah, it's missing a friggin' door handle.
Now then. See?
Came out with it. Doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hole. That's what it looks like. You're talking about this, but what is it a clue to?
What?
All the mystery would be solved if everything would link together if you can reach it. Just like I did. Oh no, do we have to go through the dead game again? Oh, never mind. No, we don't.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Nope.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Good for
Man,
you,
I know it's
Monokuma.
bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Hibernating.
Even
yeah.
though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
What's up with Monokuma?
Hey, hey!
How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
Can't do anything unless we get out of this building.
Um,
Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
hey, hey.
What do you hear this time? Our surroundings suddenly started to shake and rumble, and then it suddenly appeared before us. No! Oh, poor Mechamaru just got destroyed. Is it telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
All right!
Just hold on, Nekomaru, I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez.
At least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
Appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime.
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Thank you, Gundam. Now then, shall we get moving as well?
Yep.
Damn it!
One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same stepladders, huh? Nagito was suddenly staying next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements from his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. Always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, a true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. It's not like that's what I wanted to tell you anyway. There's this one novel I like. It's a particular mystery story. A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. Protagonist is just a projection of the reader. This projection turns out to be the killer. Which means that the killer you're looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I would have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar. But maybe that difference is what makes me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting. Everyone, huh? Believe you're just like everyone else. Interesting. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. Okay, so there's only 2 people on this elevator that we know didn't do it, chat. One is us and one's Nagato. Because we did see, when we were playing as Nagato, that once you did the killing game, or the dead man game, whatever it was called, you don't have to do it again to pass through the rooms and stuff. So we know it's not Nagato, and it shouldn't be Hajime, because we're playing as him. I hate to say it, it might be Chiaki, because she's the one who stopped us from doing the Dead Man game. Maybe? So maybe she went and did it after we left? Like, after she stopped us from doing it? The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. We're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad. It reminds me how efficient the elevator in the funhouse was. And it's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey,
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Okay. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this will never happen again. And it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain of the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane. His appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't think it'll be Chiaki, because otherwise that'd leave only poor Gundam as the living student on this screen. That's my only reasoning. Person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, and will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Oh yeah, sure. I'd like to save the game. Thank you. Thank you for asking. There it is. Trial! Begin!
Now then.
We killed
let's
Chiaki to be
begin
the only
with a
student on that
simple
screen.
Explanation of the class trial.
No,
During
never.
the class
Never.
trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
He wasn't wrong, chap. I am starving.
The main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll
What's up, Wonder
definitely
Riku?
find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane!
You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Okay.
Hajime and
The
Chiaki
clocks were
also
not
with me.
correct. How I'm curious how far off the clocks
Miss
were.
Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Kazuichi, it's
Tell
not
me
the
you two
time.
were together since last night.
Not the right time for that.
I am
Kazuichi.
not some woman with flexible legs.
What?
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
You're drawing Naruto right now. Let's go.
I could probably do the splits real easy.
Akane.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House. We went to the tower together.
I'm so confused by Nagato still.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
Right.
But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Let's go, Gundam.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway.
No, we need more information, Akane, please.
House.
It might not be. That's the issue.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Okay.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Yep.
The incident notwithstanding,
You don't know what happened,
I
but you'll
also
watch the
have
people's
many
reactions.
questions.
It's been good so far. I played the first
Start with
one
something even
6
Sony
months
can
ago or so.
understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
But Nagato,
What the heck,
what is wrong with you?
guys? The weapon. You can totally tell just by looking.
But I've never played through the games before, so it's been quite interesting to get through it. It would be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon is probably... I mean, the hammer's the only thing that looks like a weapon. But I see the issue with it being a new-looking hammer. It probably wasn't actually necessarily used.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Oh, I can refute that actually, can't I? Yeah, because it was new.
No,
That's
that's
exactly what I
wrong.
was saying. Nagato was like #1.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
No!
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Uh-huh.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yep. Makes sense.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
It's a pretty weak argument there,
Then
Kazuichi.
why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
I mean, honestly, if they didn't want to look suspicious,
Baby gangster?
what?
Me?
They could have just taken it back to the weapon
I was trying
room.
to test you guys.
Who's my favorite character?
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It's Gundam. Gundam has my favorite lines in the game.
Seems that was a waste of time.
That was a waste of time. I read out a lot of the lines when they're not voice acted, and Gundam is the most fun to read out.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
In that case, it'd be the pillar.
I see.
I see.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
I mean, it would have had to be, like, very specifically dropped on top of him. Right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
I mean, Mechamaru probably could have.
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's
So easy.
robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
I don't think it has nothing to do with it. We just don't know what makes sense yet. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But
suicide.
that's the problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Okay, what you got, Sonia?
Huh? For reals?
For reals?
For reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
I believe in you, Sonia.
Sonia, here I go!
Okay. Good night button, oil on floor, tripped over pillar. Tipped over pillar, pillar fragments, broken doorknob. I don't know what we're going to use here yet.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Okay.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Tipping over that pillar, is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Let me double check what some of these actually say. Metal wire, the tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. Body and left leg specifically. Okay. Good night button. Button is pressed, all of his functions cease. Thanks, Wanderer. Have a good one. Oil on floor. Majority of it came from his fatal head wound. Damage area of the pillar is also stained. So heavy that even two people couldn't budge it. Oh, the pillar fragments.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Oh, that's too late.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted...
Sonia, I'm getting hella
Alright, I'm gonna try shooting the one that Sonia says with pillar
no
fragments.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
This one. Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
No, that's wrong.
Cool.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too.
I see.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar?
There's no way I can let it go.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you.
Okay.
You guys. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter.
Nagado's being a
Waste
butt
of
again, chat.
talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation?
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Why has his attitude changed so much?
Nagito. How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance.
Why are you not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Who cares?
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item,
A specific.
ultimate weapon.
Only some of the students get
Ultimate
special crosses over their faces. Yeah, because like
You get when you clear the final dead room?
Teru has a knife and
So,
fork.
Nagato
Yeah.
knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Mikan's has a plus symbol.
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate
You
weapon!
are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I'm not liking this. Cut the bullshit and say it clearly.
What is... In order to clarify that, we've...
Huh?
You still don't realize it? Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this,
Anyway, we must first clarify this, then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Yep, it does. I'm curious to see if my
Strawberry House
assumption
leads
is
to
correct for
Strawberry
how
Tower,
it's actually
and Grape House
supposed to
leads
connect.
Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man,
Sonia.
not only does that make perfect sense,
Faux show.
Faux
So
show.
this is your discretion.
Finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. What a strange feeling in tower. Oh.
Are actually the exact same place.
We have Fuyuhiko's account.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
we've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
What was Fuyuhiko's account? I'm pretty sure Fuyuhiko's just has to do with the clocks, right? Yeah, his is just the clocks. Oh no, oh, never mind, sorry. His is Neckmar walking towards Strawberry House at 5 a.m.
Are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I mean, maybe the broken doorknob shooting Sonia's first
In truth,
statement
Strawberry Tower and Grape are actually
right
the
here.
exact same place.
No.
Damn it!
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
I don't think the strange feeling helps us at all. Or maybe it does.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Is Twitch chat struggling today? Because that's twice now my PC is disconnected from it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Oh, it was just
that's
strange
wrong.
feeling on that one. Okay.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Excuse me?
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Thanks,
If the floor
Nagito.
didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about...
Bow down.
Uh-oh. She's not happy with us, chat.
Then how about this?
Well, we were moving from Grape, but we should have all been together during that time.
Then Monokuma did it while we were moving.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved.
If it is too heavy to carry, just like if there is no bread.
Alright. We're gonna use the oil on the floor or the chain?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Allow
There we
me
go.
to cut through those words.
Yeah, it was the oil on the floor.
Moving the body and pillar is possible.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar change, physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean that...
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings,
I mean, they're the same,
No
but
idea, huh?
it moves differently than they're all expecting. Excuse me.
Hey, Nagito.
Nagito.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big. Give us the answer, not a. But then it wouldn't mean anything. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Uh-oh. Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? What did Nagito say all that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
How do we know your hint is any good?
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He can't have been the only one, right?
I see.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and...
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At
Okay.
an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
How convenient.
Took a picture?
Yep,
How very convenient.
see?
It shows a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
Why are there so many
The
trees?
funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking. Then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture.
Interestingly,
Then let's begin.
that actual
Shall I
tower looks
call
way
it
too big to move.
Thinking time.
The way I was thinking right here. Way too big for this to actually move. So that can't be the right answer.
Here.
If the structure of the funhouse is... Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the mid, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower.
I see.
Another contradictions contained in it. Is it the extremely large number of trees?
Here.
It looks like it is, actually.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden... If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
He's pretty high up. Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Huh.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is
Interesting.
located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's first eye?
Amazing. That still confuses me a little bit. Because that doesn't quite explain the rotating elevator. Because this elevator still does a 180-degree turn, right? I kind of get, like, this room could be moving up and down as well. So, like, if these two are actually stacked on top of each other, somehow, this could be moving up and down as well whenever you push the button to call for it. That just, the only confusion I have is the elevator that spins. Now, I guess potentially, like, this whole section, or the elevator could technically be moving at a weird, like, diagonal angle as it goes down. You know, so like it goes down, goes diagonal, goes down and rotates somewhere in between, I guess. Or I guess it could even just do that, right? Rotating somewhere and all that mess.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of... It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Even though he's just a normal high school student.
Brother!
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know...
Because I showed up. Maybe I teleported.
When you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realize
Yeah,
that
so
already?
Strawberry House is above Grape House then.
But the Monokuma archive should be the...
What does it mean?
Might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Let's do this. Ooh, logic dive. Spacebar's jump. But I want to. Doesn't jump. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, come on. Those came out of nowhere. That's bullcrap. What do you mean you're not surprised? Do they both exist? I wonder. Okay. Grape House, the same buildings or two different buildings? They're the same building. All right. Grape House positioned vertically. Vertically. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. The last set of cycles are into Origin. There's a few of... Oh, gosh, dang it. There were an incredible number. I hit the last possible obstacle. There were an incredible number of side quests at the end of FF16.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
I know the secret.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are
You got used to Xenoblade.
on different floors.
Poor Wanho.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is
Yeah.
located.
The only thing that confuses me still, chat. Strawberry House is above.
I see.
Is the rotating elevator.
on top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that,
Oldham battle in the
taken
rift
from
was
the
rough.
First floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
Hey, it's good practice, Wano. It's good practice.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Are you gonna play the DLC as well, Wonho?
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Nice.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
I enjoyed the DLC when we played through it.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
You paid for the entire thing? Nice. Fair enough.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. That it did.
Disregarding the tower.
Microsoft
we
reward?
fully
Oh,
believe
nice.
the two houses
Even better.
were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
You've been Kuma'd!
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
It was alright.
It's true? The building was really like that?
How did you not know, Monami?
Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Whatever. I'm not surprised
What
Monami had
about
no
the
idea.
towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Okay.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
So technically, Grape Tower is the one that used to get out of the,
However, if they're different
the area.
floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
elevator.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be
Oh.
the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please.
Let me check something, chat. Turn down the volume. Oh, poor Wano. I wonder. Poor Wano's sister? Nah. But Wano, he couldn't listen to Barnus's maniac laugh. Spin like a wheel, go around the arena. Oh gosh. So I'm curious if the wire that has the loop in it was wrapped around the handle. Hooked onto Mekamaru. Mekamaru goes to sleep so that he's considered inanimate. Or maybe he just got caught up in the whole thing. And then while he's asleep, the elevator button is pushed. I say the elevator. The door button is pushed, which manages to pull the, like... Here. It's like when this room travels upwards, you have the door here with the wire attached to the handle. If the door doesn't move and the wire gets dragged, it breaks off the door handle, right? Because this floor is moving up with it. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's what happened. I'm curious how Mechamaru got into that situation, though.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass.
Yeah!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Okay.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Mechanical
You're
body.
magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one?
There's robotic transformation. Those are actually designed to be detachable. It seems separate. They separated due to a severe impact. Damage because this. Many of his functions seem to have shut down.
Shut up, just pick one of them.
How did he get back to the idea of these being two separate rooms again?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Dang it.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
A mechanical
No
body.
fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
I don't.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a...
Then hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
It's a mechanical organism. Magnetic.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Maybe I
It should be possible to
attempt to
construct a
steal
dummy
that
from spare
one
You're magnificent!
No fair, you...
and then
which
shoot
one-
it
Shut up, just
when he
pick
says
one of them.
dummy.
I'm
Maybe.
gonna solve it.
Then hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
It should be possible to...
You're magnificent!
No fair, you...
So which one?
Shut up, just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in...
Was actually a dummy.
That's not it.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Wire, good night.
Hurry up,
Tipped over pillar,
dumbass.
chain, broken doorknob.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Silence,
It should be
Gundam is
possible to
speaking.
Construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
I don't...
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Broken doorknob, chain...
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I don't know how I'm supposed to contradict either of these things, because they're both just, like, blatantly false. Sorry, one of them's blatantly false. But I don't know what I'm supposed to contradict it with. Like, I don't think you can contradict anything they're saying with the strange feeling in tower, right? Or can you? Even the disassembled parts arranged look exactly the same. Maybe you can?
I'm gonna solve this.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of it was actually a dummy!
Damn it!
I forgot to
I'm
swap
gonna
it off
solve
of
this
chain.
mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
It was that
No,
one.
that's wrong!
That's a really strange contradiction.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember?
A
when
body
we moved
had
from
been
Grape Tower to
discovered.
Strawberry Tower,
Thanks, Wano. Don't worry, we already knew about it.
we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said, right up until that moment, you were disassembled. The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Miss
Big cup of
Sonia,
water?
That's a pretty harsh joke.
Cheers.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
I guess.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
Maybe the entire floor
Can I
moved.
think of a device like that?
Are we doing the hangman? Yeah, we are. It should just be elevator. Yeah, it is. I need what, an A now? Gosh darn it. There we go.
I got it.
There we go. I stopped gathering them up and that started letting them just float by. I should have kept gathering them.
Must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's...
Where the hell is this elevator?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator,
Yeah, boy.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Basically.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and... then why is there a picture of a strawberry... and a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
Because they are different doorways.
If the room just moves up and down...
Plus, after the incident, the far back door and grape... But when we entered Strawberry Tower...
Not just that, but if I remember...
There are too many strange things.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Oh, good advice, Chiaki.
Did you...
So, let's put aside what's...
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does every...
Didn't change the move between the two towers. Body, pillar, oil. Been talking about this stuff for a while now. They were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor...
Yeah,
didn't
it's
change?
only the floor moving up and down, not the walls.
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? The reason is because...
Only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, and on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside. Just for show. So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that,
True.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a... Did you hear that, Monami?
don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Take responsibility for yourself.
Responsibility and gently caress you.
What are you swooning for?
What's gonna happen? Stop with the tasteless joke.
Monami,
By
please.
the way, what is the chain on the... It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
And to repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. You fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue,
we might have discovered the truth.
Okay.
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Sounds
Would
like
really
it.
have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please
Lord of the
proceed.
Rings, the two towers are actually one vertical building.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected. If so, how does the contact... If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, but does... Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back... And inside Strawberry House, which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Answer me,
What does
fiend!
this mean?
Oh, those two are funny, chat. How can I break through this contradiction? We just have to use the compass here. Which should be... Kazuichi's account, I assume?
If the two houses are...
Let's double check it. Yeah.
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
I would say those two are teaming up real good there, huh? I think I shoot the second statement.
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the the towers are in opposite directions.
Oh, really?
Damn it!
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the the towers are in.
Which means you're...
It's clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
I'll try shooting
two
Gundam's
houses are-
The
thing
elevator
here.
should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Although I don't... Okay, that is the
No,
one you had to
that's
shoot. Okay. That one feels backwards to me,
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
because I feel like you use his contradiction. I feel like you should have been using it on hers, because she was saying, oh, it's on opposite sides. Well, but if you use the compass will be pointing the same way. Like, because the compass does a 180, it'll always be pointing towards the tower, you know what I mean? Or whichever way is correct.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
That just feels a little bit weird.
Huh? Me?
Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Outside the elevator statement isn't wrong.
Strange.
Yeah, but the compass tells you that you're that.
Rotated 180 degrees.
But by using the compass, you can know that that hallway is still in the exact same direction as on the previous area. Is what I'm saying. Because whether you're... There you go. Whether you're here or here, the compass will always point this way. That's why I think the compass answer should be correcting her. But... I think the big thing for me is that it's correcting... You're saying it's a contradiction that it's because it's vertical. I just don't think it contradicts Gundam's statement as well as it contradicts hers.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It
She did a spin.
was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side,
Oh, that makes sense.
which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
He's not wrong.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical,
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You're
you
inhuman.
say I'm inhuman, but I'm different from these lowly humans.
True.
So we're done
He
with
is
the
a bear.
secret of the funhouse, right? What's the ultimate weapon that killed?
Huh? You still don't know what the ult...
What is the octagon?
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
I love how annoyed he is.
As long as you know what an octagon means.
It's an 8-sided shape.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon.
I didn't expect you to know that.
Brother.
For a substitute
Rude.
reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
I'm honestly curious why that little area where
I guess
the
I
stuff
should
was at was
continue
called the
listening.
Octagon.
Where is the place befitting...
I guess, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it is that back area, huh?
Here!
Yeah, but then the hallway gets in the way,
Talking about
don't
a secret room
right?
surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
Whatever.
You know how the four-sided
It's a bit
strawberry
weirdly
house
shaped,
is
but
on
that's
top
fun.
of the six-sided grape? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room, and in actuality, that place contains...
Then the ultimate weapon?
That's a little different. I learned...
Learned?
Okay.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Okay, so I think what I'd said before about using the wire on the door handle is probably
Like me,
correct then.
The killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Honestly, I'm still curious who done it, because I don't know at this point. Chiaki is like the only one that I can think could have actually gotten through the dead room. I don't think anybody else there could have.
Hiya!
I'm used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stufali? What? Stufali? Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be ta-da! Stufatly. I failed that one? No, I haven't failed anything yet.
Okay,
Not here.
everyone, all together now.
We're at the halfway point of the trial. Resume.
Hello! I hope your day is well.
Oh, thanks, Monami.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Good luck, Monami.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as
will have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Good luck, Monami.
Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
That's good advice, chap. Mood.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important, the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Oh no, is it really gonna be
Is it really
Chiaki?
okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Oh, I hope they don't kill off
To the pastors who
Chiaki.
kept saying how much they didn't mind dying.
He's right. There was a time when I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope.
Murder is simply murder.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like
Have I
I'm
seen
getting
Wu Chang?
hungry or
I
anything, you know.
saw a little bit of it. It looks pretty interesting.
Rolling waterfalls?
It looks decently interesting. It released today on like Game Pass and stuff, I think.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
I'm a little bit interested.
It might be better
But-
if we clarify the cause of death first, don't
Not
you
enough
think?
yet. Nekomaru's cause of death. It was the wire tied to the door handle. It wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was his cause of death that utilized the building structure?
Crap! I see!
It was falling.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and
Oh.
houses are vertically connected,
He would have only fallen 3 floors. He would have been fine.
then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Oh, my brain was thinking about this part backwards earlier, chat. So this is the one with the missing door handle. He was put to sleep, tied to the door handle. The elevator goes down, so he's hanging by the door handle. And then, like, his leg and stuff pops off. So he just kind of falls to his death, I guess. Oh, his leg pops off, but also... his leg must have popped off from him hitting the floor, actually. I think the door handle broke, which is what just caused him to fall in general. Too much weight on it, probably.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to...
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions?
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect.
You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going...
Retrieve my license. I need to solve that mystery next. Make your argument.
when the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor?
Be a
As
good
long
night
as
button.
there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Yep. Makes sense.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him.
That's what I was about to explain.
Silence, pest!
Silence, pest.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Oh, poor guy. I'm pretty sure I'm going for the wire this time. It landed directly on it too.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Whoops.
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
There we go.
I agree with that.
Wire to the doorknob.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
That's what I think.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Uh-huh.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Oh, I just realized they didn't use a picture of Mekamaru. They used a picture of
From the 4th floor
Nekomaru.
to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Huh. I like how it's a lot taller than the others too because of how big he was.
And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
What a scene, chat. What a scene.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Okay.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's
Sure.
unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Did the chain that Mekamaru wears, did it have a lock on it? A padlock?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
I'm curious if that was the chain on the door.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair... Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
That was easy.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to him. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Slice through the first one? No.
Crap!
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the tough, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Oh. Wait.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Oh.
Crap!
Okay.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Clock's alarm timer then.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode.
There it was.
Allow
Okay.
me to cut through those words.
I did the radio clock the first time because they're technically the same thing.
What do you think
kind
would
of.
happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
It went off at 7:30, right?
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
I would go right back to sleep.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Nope. I'd just go right back to sleep.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
Honestly, I'm surprised it broke the doorknob off instead of just, slipping off of
Then,
it.
in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Uh-huh.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Okay, makes
Was
sense.
that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The reason that happened was because... I don't see a padlock or anything there. Nekomaru's power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but... Clatter, 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 clatter. Not yet, here comes the incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Oh, that's right, he almost broke it when we were in there with him. I forgot about that.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Interesting.
You finally
Okay.
understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as I'm just a pest. No. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey! Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Oh, did he land on the pillar? He probably landed on top of the pillar. Yeah. Cola came out of his eyes!
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor,
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered. And why?
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus.
I would say.
It's not even clear if the killer intended that.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible, 'cause even though I slept in a little...
Now that you mention it, so did I.
So did I.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma
What's up, boys?
Taichi, so
You think it's
I left for Great Tower
Kazuichi?
before 7 a.m.
I think it's
And if we
Chiaki.
found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
A little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Could it be Kazuichi? It sucks, but I really do feel like Chiaki's the most, like, to me, she's outwardly the most suspicious.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Nope.
No, that's
No, they
wrong.
didn't. No, that's wrong!
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Not dog food! This time-related contradiction. I should doubt the clock. It's a mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something, maybe we're misunderstanding something. Focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Are you doing a drive? Yeah, well, logic dive. Burp. Dun 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 dun. Hey chat, did you know you can push spacebar to jump? Should be others misunderstand. The time in the building. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum bum. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks. So we just stay in the middle here. Okay. Which house had the wrong time? Oh, both houses. All three of these were the friggin' middle yellow path.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What?
All
What?
the clocks!
So
How
even
could
if
it
you checked
be?
all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
That's a good and fair question, honestly. How much time was off after the killer messed with the clocks? It's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. His might be useful here. It was all messed up.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
I was hoping he could contradict him with his own statement. Excuse me, chat. I'm sorry.
Crap!
Thank you,
If
Nova.
the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time
That's
is 7:30?
correct.
In our time.
In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Huh.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would...
What was Akane's account? Oh, 5:30. There we go.
In our time.
Are there any clues that can...
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Really? How? Was I on the wrong one? I might have been on the wrong one, chat. Wait. I was on
If the building
Fuyuhiko.
was all messed up,
Yeah, I didn't swap.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio.
The time of death was clearly 7.
The problem is, in our time.
Are there any clues that...
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
There we go. Okay.
Agree with that.
I agree with that. I just forgot to swap
You
again.
should have heard the sound he made when he fell.
Go figure.
Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
We use that rumbling sound as a
Nagato couldn't
reference.
hear it either.
We might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure she was in one of the fancy rooms. Yeah, because Akane stayed in a poor room. I stayed in a poor room. Chiaki and Sonia would have stayed in the fancy rooms. Where did all the guys stay? I don't remember.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
They changed the clocks after they did the murder.
Work, Akane.
Interesting. Alright. The answer to how much of our time was off was literally right in front. 2 hours.
I see.
So how does that help
Tomorrow's
us?
alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
Or no, the clocks had been. No, the clocks were already altered by then. Okay.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason
Yes.
is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh, because only he would be. That's why he went down to the place at 5 o'clock. I say at 5 o'clock. It would have actually been 7 o'clock. He would have been going down at the correct time to do the exercises.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Yeah, what is the specific thing? It'd be his, or it'd be the Monokuma Taichi, yeah. For the exercises.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Does that mean Monokuma was there to just watch the murder happen?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Yeah, because his clock is always right.
His radio clock had the exact time.
Makes sense.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
He didn't even ask you yet. How outrageous. I honestly thought I'd expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Taichi. How sad. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
pattern like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
Alright.
the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
I got a little bit distracted, chat, but it's okay. I did a thing.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Oh?
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
What the hell do you mean? Alright, see, there's
You witnessed
Nekomaru going
toward
downstairs.
the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Excuse me.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Uh-oh.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I mean, I just went right back to sleep.
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's the bastard?
So, the people who don't have an alibi would be Hajime, Nagato, and then all the girls, right? As far as we're aware. So, Akane, Chiaki, and Sonia. I think. At least as far as I know, none of them did anything when the loud sound happened. To pick someone? I actually don't know how to choose here. Because there's so many people who don't have alibis. Gundam was also ran. I feel like I remember it. Should have narrowed it down. Well, I can't go back and look at it now. Sonia said she didn't hear any noise or anything. I remember Nagato saying he didn't hear anything. That guy didn't come out of his guest room. Which would have been Nagito, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it was Nagato.
You're the only one!
Okay, that was correct.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
I don't think Nagito was the killer.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Unless...
Gundam and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
That doesn't make sense.
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Go, Kane, go!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
Okay.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
There was no alarm in Strawberry House. Is this Sonia?
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but... It wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Said there was an alarm in Strawberry House. Yeah, I don't remember one going off, though. There was never... An alarm never went off, and... We were in the grape house with the girls. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, how would you have ever heard the alarm from 3 floors away? The alarm shouldn't matter if you're in grape house anyway. Because it's in the opposite, not the opposite side of the building, but it's so far away it shouldn't matter. Right, and we didn't hear it because there wasn't one on our side. So that's why I'm wondering why she's saying she didn't hear the alarm when she never should have been able to anyway.
You still don't know.
Nagato didn't hear or the rumbling. Nagato did hear the rumbling.
Have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Oh no, sorry, not Nagato. Hajime heard the rumbling, but yeah, Nagato didn't hear the rumbling. That is true. That's true. I'm curious if they were. Sorry, I just got them mixed up for a moment. Okay, now she's saying it too. I'm curious if the deluxe rooms... Oh. If the deluxe rooms were, what's it called? Soundproof. Because she was in a deluxe room, Sonia was in a deluxe room. Which guys were in deluxe rooms? So Nagato should have been one of them. Who's the other? I don't remember. The secret points to the killer. Oh, not Hangman's Gambit. I don't remember what those rooms were actually called. D-U-L-U-N... Or is it actually deluxe? Alright, thank the Lord. I hit the wrong button. Alright, I need to do that. Oh. Do that before the final one went off.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The 3 of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
By quality of grade. Deluxe room is soundproof, yeah. So who was the last person in a deluxe room? Because I don't remember.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe actually noticed that. Nice catch, Haji. You're using your
Ultimate Reserve Corps student!
Talent?
I'm amazing.
Now, you guys must...
Hold on a sec.
Why? Well...
Decisive factor?
I don't know. Dang it, chat. This is what happens when you don't play the game for like 3 days. Was it Fuyuhiko? Because I honestly don't remember. It had to have been, right? No, that's incorrect. Long time's that rock, paper, scissors game. I know. Because I specifically remember that Nagato came in first because he was the lucky student, right? Mekamaru came in third, I think. Was it Gundam? Is it Gundam or Kazuichi? I think it was Gundam.
You're the only
It
one.
was.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
No.
When
No,
your
it
mom ran
can't
the Strawberry
be.
House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that?
Gundam, how could
The bell of
you?
catastrophe rings throughout the night. It is the universe's providence to stop it.
Gundam,
You were able
no!
to hear it.
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
How could you betray me like
Nagato was
this?
staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor.
If he just
He
stayed
couldn't
in his
hear it.
room, yeah.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation.
Oh.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me?
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
Oh.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Like, I can see Monami
Even
just
though
shaking in the
Nekomaru's
background
murder
sometimes.
Was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest. The killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Man,
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
it was honestly such a good, like, way to do it.
Once they tried to go
Because there
back,
was no way to
couldn't
suspect
because
him until
Fuyuhiko
you
was in the
realize,
lounge.
until you remember that the deluxe rooms are soundproof.
In their original plan, the killer should
And
have
then- but he
returned to
did
their
show up
room
for the
before
alarm.
the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Good job, Fuyuhiko. It's all thanks to you that we solved this
Which
case.
means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room.
Yum.
And ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Welcome back, Riku. What are you doing? This rushes. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Oh, man.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
It feels bad, chap.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you
Gundam
at least
voice.
say something?
Gundam, please.
Answer me this. Including
Myself
myself
in my four dark devas of destruction.
How many ears do we possess? The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
What
Is that your argument?
You bastard.
What an
Understand the situation
excuse.
you're in right now?
You know what?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Okay.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Yeah, but you would have been
Are you
seen by
saying it was just a
Fuyuhiko.
Coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Oh, poor Gundam.
You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. So, why don't we just go ahead?
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Is it?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Oh, no.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, what actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
You said
Interesting.
opening act again.
Confusing to Hajime. Confusing everyone.
We have yet to hear Gundam's
But he's completely shut up.
Oh, oh.
Gundam.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Ah!
Since the beginning?
Since the beginning.
Based on your assumption, I hauled Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the from there after returning to Strawberry House. Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is.
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
Gundam has already forgotten that Nagito knows how to get between
the
floors.
stop elevator should have been faced. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House.
If so.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious?
Obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's such thing as contradiction that can't be overcome. Are we in the bullet time battle, or oh no, we're just doing an argument. I think we're gonna have to steal a thing from somewhere else.
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your
Not doing his
assumption
character.
collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Okay. Alright, so we'll take Secret Passageway and we'll shoot, I think it was his first one he had, where he said there's no other paths.
The only means of travel between the two houses.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses
Oh.
without the elevator.
Hey chat, I may have snuck a new channel point reward over on Twitch, by the way.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Okay. Man, it's having to select a third person. Alright, Nagito.
You're the only one!
You're the only one!
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up!
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Thanks,
But
Nagito.
you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I open the door... Surprise, surprise!
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Yeah, they are.
Plus, once you've cleared the final
Hey,
dead room
he can
once,
teleport, it's
you can
fine.
pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value...
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Classic, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Nagito popping up. Popping. I don't know which one I'm going to use here yet.
Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
But how do you...
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However,
How do you hit
frail,
some
I
of these?
say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
How do I hit the ones in the top and bottom? What?
Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
How do I hit those ones?
Provided you use a
I didn't mean to do
spacious
that.
wormhole. However, how frail, I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
How do I hit the ones that are appearing in the corner? I don't know.
Even
WASDA / overturn, fast forward, fire truth blade, select truth blade, concentrate. Yeah, how do I hit that one?
you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Can I use multiple at once?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
You can!
you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you
Did
use a
not even know that
spacious
was possible.
However, how frail I say. Your
That changes
decaying
everything.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved a secret passage exists.
Why did the game never specify that
The
anywhere?
secret passage was at the Octagon.
How was I supposed to know?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Evidence that the killer went to the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion...
That is the wire, I guess.
Through those words. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Oh yeah, it would have had to come
Hammer
from
that
there.
looked
Yeah,
like
that's
the
fine.
weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
The Octagon.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
You know, it would have been so much easier for the killer to just take one of the guns or something,
They obviously know
go
about
into one of the
secret
side,
passage
the
too,
soundproof rooms, shoot the person, go put the gun back,
Seems
and then just gone back to sleep and been fine.
normally
Right?
we end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Thanks, Nagito.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Wow, do they actually just...
Hey, what are you...
Do they skip the case
First
summary?
of all, by messing with the
They are.
blocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
So do you think Gundam hit the sleep button
Hold on.
himself?
If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower,
Or do you
What
do you
would the
think he
killer
had
have
one
done
of his
then?
Dark
Their plan
Davis
was
of
a
destruction to
balancing
it?
act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
True.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's
Man,
no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the good night
Nagito
button,
is so mean
he
right now.
rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
I didn't battle.
That.
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Oh,
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
what are you on about, Gundam?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Okay.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Phrasing. He's fine. He's fine.
Words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
But he's not alone. He has his 4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power.
Okay.
As for
Noted.
the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
That makes sense. Just as you request, I'll provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Alright, panic talk. Bop, bop, bop.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
What's it? Oh, it's tab.
Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
I did not mean to start the fever time, by the way. That was an accident. I'm really hoping it doesn't screw me over in a minute.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Is it not?
Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire!
Dude, I was trying to hit tab on the timing and I just couldn't do it.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
There it goes.
It's Nekomaru's back.
The 4 Dark Devas!
This is the end!
Nada! Nada, hello! What happened? Did I miss something?
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Hi, Nada. How was your stream?
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh!
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's
Mini hats?
neck?
Let's go. Oh.
Of course, it'd be impossible for a normal hamster.
I don't think you've gotten a proper chance to see it yet. Oh,
in fact, we saw that with
There
our
you go.
very own eyes, right?
There we go. My hat stack shrink because I've been throwing my hats around recently. Summer hat, yes. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Choo-choo. Click. Oh, it pressed the button. Truly, this is Skyline Lamentation, art of the Demon Mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
There you go.
one of
Roll
Gundam's
this back.
hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
You playing Switch, Riku? Are these games actually on the Switch? I didn't know that.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru
Oh.
and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
How far into Expedition 33 did you make today, Nana? I don't have rules.
Just myself. But you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Do I not?
I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
You recommend some
Here's
rules.
I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Oh, poor Gundam.
then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
Nova's the rules.
Victory can
To the
only
one
be
Death
built
Field,
upon
Death
a
Field.
foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Are you talking about the battlefield? Where you fight, what was his name, Duelisto on the bridge? I think.
Now trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Was that the guy's name, or is it just Duelist?
Worthless performance.
Maybe it was just
with your
Duelist.
own
Whatever that
two
enemy's name was.
hands.
Oh, we have to finish the thought still. Okay, alarm, Akane, Nekomaru dangling, alarm set for a different time, hamster press the button. That one, yeah. Just put my mods can ban time you at their own discretion. True, though. Gather at the lounge. I feel like these are flipping around really fast. The fake weapon at the tower. Killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? The wire wrapped in Nekomaru's feet. Not yet on that one. Nanga's there. Joltik! You love Joltik. He's a pretty great little dude. What time did Fuyuhiko? Wait, what? Go back down to the end. Okay, we're not using the Akane one. And we're not using the Nekomaru dangling. So we're using the two clock ones here. Or at least one of the clock ones. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? That would have been 5 a.m. right now. There we go. Alarm set for 5:30. It's 2:40 right now. That one. Okay. Hey, good job, Nana. Nice. Kiss the pillar, damn it. Early morning, that would have been Fuyuhiko. Wire wrapped around his... Okay, we're not using the alarm one. Destroyed what after leaving the tower? The fake weapon. Who gathered at the lounge? I think that's this one. There we go. Why did he fall? The pillar's not getting used. I woke up. Yep, there we go. Okay. Hamster and murder. Destroyed what after leaving the tower? Okay, yeah, the button for it. Wrap the wire around his feet. I feel like you see that. Yeah, you see that right there. So that one's not getting used. The doorknob came off. Yeah, it should be right here. Oh, nice. Last stock. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Changes the alarm on it. Wraps it around his feet. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. onto the doorknob. The fake weapon was the hammer.
Here's everything
that's
that
it.
happened in this case.
There we go. Act 1.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House
Yep.
from our group in Grape House. Next,
Duelist guy was
they
pretty
lured
easy,
Nekomaru
yeah.
out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally,
I'm pretty sure I ended up using the weapon that you get from Duelist for the entire game.
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
Or for the entire rest of the game after that point.
After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final death room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
I wonder what,
On the morning of the incident,
I'm curious to see
Nekomaru
what
woke up and
Gundam's
headed over to Grape
execution
Tower
scene's
for a
gonna look
specific
like.
reason.
How do you res the time?
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But
I wonder.
by that point,
You think the
the
hamsters
killer
will
had
get their
already
own?
messed with our perception of time.
That's true, Nova. We'll end up with that one situation. Where's it at? Not that one. Was it this one? No, this one. We're gonna end up with one of these situations. We'll end up with a giant hamster who will chop Gundam up into a bunch of tiny pieces and carry him around. Their own execution, not their own Gundam. Oh.
In actuality,
I mean, maybe.
Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m.
I hope not. The hamsters didn't do the murder. Well, yeah, the hamsters aren't responsible for the murder. They're just the tool.
That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins.
Kinda.
Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact so he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
The heckin' hamsters, guys. I love them.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the
Giant
green
hamsters eat
button on the
Gundam
back of
alive?
Nekomaru's
Ooh,
neck.
maybe. It has to have something to do with the hamsters in the end, you know?
This forced him to enter sleep mode. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to set. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Yep. Makes sense.
Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire.
Poor
The
Mekomaru.
killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the.
I'm still
so they could
so
track their
sad that
alibi
it's
when
Gundam.
Nekomaru
I was
died.
really hoping Gundam would make it to the end of the game.
But something unexpected happened. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. when the wall clock's alarm rang. That was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
Excuse me.
Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Poor doorknob.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
It's almost 3 a.m.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka.
Nana, have yourself
you.
a fantastic evening in a wonderful time zone. But first, you'll miss the execution. The execution is coming up soon.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
A mere human?
Stop it already.
Aww.
Using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
I'm so sad, chat.
You killed Nekomaru?
We're gonna lose the 4 dark devas of destruction.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Aww. Wow, there are a lot of phases to this one. Holy cow. Gee whiz, Captain.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully
wrong one?
Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Ha! Get wrecked, Monokuma. Get wrecked! Monokuma, vote! Who is guilty? It is! Did it not work? What'd you do? Oh, 07. What'd you try to? She does have a fancy red hat! You might have to refresh to do it, Nana. I see it. You might have to refresh to do what you want to do. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Thank you for the sub, Nana. I appreciate it. That is weird, because it's not popping up on the activity feed. I can only tell because of the thing. It's just a black blob? I said all that without biting my tongue!
Now then.
Now we've decided who the killer is. Let's do the execution already and get this over with. It is there. It is. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. Which is weird. It has been. Chat. I had chat disconnect twice on my browser at the beginning of stream. We can't finish it until we hear from Gundam. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who is lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. Have a good one, Nana. Go win the game. I'll try not to die. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain! Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. Excuse me. Alright, what happened? Dang, dude's got some aura. What's he doing? They both do. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and defeat. Or life and death? Life and death! Excuse me.
This.
If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense
Oops. Nearly forgotten this.
Great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Comforting?
That's a great one.
Excuse me?
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves
flee from me.
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Aww.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
Was Gundam secretly, like, more powerful than expected this entire time? Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it's still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that! That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Are you telling us just wait till we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us and have our friends kill each other. Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life? That's just an insult to life itself!
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying all that just to try and justify what you did? It sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why he fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I've betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death in here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
What about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once. But, compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice for yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
History's greatest monster! My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it! I've prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Wait.
This is just too much.
Beg of you.
Please help Gundam. Miss Sonia,
I beg of you.
I beg of you. Sonia, as an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death, does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
I do not mind, however.
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me?
Oh, they all look so sad.
Four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end,
Must return to the darkness.
pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame,
so funny, chat.
Pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Gundam's just such a fun character. Oh,
We've got.
it's gone on a bit long. It has. It has. Alright, bye Gundam. To be fair, he was definitely going to be the one that monologued the most at the end. He's Gundam, right? Gundam has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, it's not just the hamsters. Gundam Tanaka Stampede! Oh. Oh no! What is he doing? The man just drew a pentagram? Oh, Gundam. No! It wasn't enough. What is happening? Excuse. I thought he was going to Pandemonium or whatever. Why did they just take him to heaven? Excuse me? Gundam! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. Now how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off, I need to throw something.
Damn it!
Oh, you're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly, but still. Even though we feel this way, we've got to do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. Let's continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell. I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We're down to the last 7 people, chat. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, excuse me. Alright, everyone who fought and died, okay. Can't allow that.
Hey!
How long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to Jabberwock Island. The killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Oh, hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna do this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey,
She did mood shift way too quickly there. Certainly something else. Seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Let's go back for now and eat. And then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want. And let's do our best again. With this, the class trial has come to an end once again. We return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was superficial. At the moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. Before everyone else, too! It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way that that file had just Hajime's information. I was going to say, there's no way it did. But yeah. I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
What's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you find out who the traitor is. You know me well. That's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, Looks like the final showdown is going to take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally going to confess your love? I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh, yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Among us? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16.
Isn't that right?
This file contains the documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff from that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making. This file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? It's my job to heat things up. It's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No,
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil future Foundation lackey who's putting you through such awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came to offer my cooperation, you know? Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is filling this island with despair, right? That's where intentionally letting the traitor do as they please. Yep. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
That's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the kind of sadness who inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
Right.
No matter the situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right, and you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this. Am I? Actually, I think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I swear, chat, they keep talking. I was gonna go until it got to the chapter end screen, but they just keep going. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for in this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is that person you're waiting for already on the island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Huh. I still don't know what's up with this thing. Like, is it actually just, like, is it a big bomb? Or is it, it doesn't feel like a bomb, honestly. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. 5 days. Ooh, I think we're about to enter the final chapter, chat. One more chapter. Chapter 4. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? Surviving students. 7. Danganronpa. We got a present! Yes, I would like to save. Just like that. And then... Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Boop. Chat. This is what we're going to finish up for the evening. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you aren't already, drop a follow for more shenanigans. We're here 5-6 days a week playing all sorts of fun games. And we'll be back tomorrow for some D&D, I think. I believe. I assume. It sounds like we are. We'll be back tomorrow for some D&D. No guarantee on a Saturday stream right now. I'm gonna try and get home early enough for it. Since I'm going down to a family thing for Saturday. We'll see if I get home in time though. I doubt I will because it's a pretty decent drive. Which I'm gonna leave for it tomorrow as soon as streams in, basically. We're gonna finish stream at about 9 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna have a 2.5 hour drive. It'll be fun. But chat, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you next time. Everybody, have a good one. Have yourselves a fantastic evening, a wonderful time zone, and I'll see you next time. Whooshy whoosh, goodbye, good night. I'll see you next time. There we go.